We're not going to worry about killing the ship. We're just going to try to get out of here as quickly as we can. They're going to board us. That's going to happen. We know it's going to happen. Let's accept it. Let us... Question is, do we attack their shields or weapons? I think we want to attack their weapons. Hack them for 7 seconds, delay the missile. We don't need to worry so much about shields right now, but I'm still going to keep them powered up. Ah, these guys are dead. My crew member can lock down the room, keep them out. Let's do the lockdown first. Then pay attention to the missile. Missile's about to fire. We hack. First laser's good to go. Good, and we took out all of their weapons. Excellent. That was a good hack. I approve. Now we don't need shield power right now because the ASB will penetrate the shields anyways. Let's depower the shields, power up the oxygen. ASB's coming in. If it lands, it lands. This is the price that we are paying. It is gonna land. Hopefully it doesn't land in piloting. It did. The missile fired? Had the missile, oh, you know what? They must have diverted power in their systems and then brought the missile launcher online. That's dumb. We're gonna get hit here. It hit an empty room though, that's not bad. And we did finally take, or we did take their missile launcher offline, actually. Okay, get that repaired so we can get the hell out of here. Get some more breaches done. I think we can get out before the ASB comes in. Nope, it is gonna come in, it's gonna hit on weapons. That's still okay. And there are 2 rock-controlled sectors, holy cow. Well, I think we go to this one. This is good, this is very good luck on these sector layouts here. Okay, this is fine, we can deal with this. We took some damage, but honestly, again, it might be worth it, because we're gonna get a free weapon if we succeed in the next encounter, the encounter that we let the ship escape from, the ship collectors. Okay, everything's repaired, open up all doors. Now it's gonna be a hard fight, but we have a hacking system and I think that gives us the advantage. They're not gonna have a defense drone. We can always hack their shields down or hack their weapons depending on what we think we need at the time. There's the quest beacon, this is a rock controlled sector. I think we just go, I think we go to a couple of beacons first, because it is gonna be a hard fight. Let's see if we can upgrade the engines a little bit more, or the shields maybe. Probably not, but hey, rock ship, that's what we want. And you know what? Hack their weapons. We have 10 drone parts, let's use them. Hack their weapons, keep them from firing, then we attack their weapon system. Yeah, I accidentally got hit by that missile, but I didn't expect it to get powered up because it was powered down. Okay, we took out the burst laser, that's not too bad. We can depower the shields a little bit, get the engines powered up a little bit more. And if we're lucky, fire again? Nah. Nah, they got the system back online. Or the hack didn't last long enough that we could fire in 2 shots. Maybe it could have, if we were very good about it, but we weren't very good about it, so that's okay. Trying to surrender, I can't accept surrender. That's like the thing that I can't do, so we are not going to. Get guys healed up. If he dies, it doesn't matter because he's 1 crew, they have 3. Good. We get 29 scrap. And we keep jumping. I would like to go to a store, but we need to go to the quest beacon. I'd like to go to the store. So you know what? We're gonna push forward towards the quest beacon a little bit more quickly than I would have liked. In fact, we're gonna go to it right now. So let's upgrade something. Let's upgrade the reactor. Reactor or the engines? Let's upgrade the reactor. 5% more dodge chance, go to the quest beacon. We can win here pretty easily. And I think we hack their weapons. Their shields are pretty low. And if we hack their weapons, then they can't get in there and get stuff repaired. I could hack their shields and then fire completely on weapons, but they will get 1 missile off. If I hack their weapons, they might get 0 missiles off. Okay, we've been boarded. That's expected. We're just gonna lock them out, I think, with Karis here. And we're gonna open up all of these doors, get that oxygen out of my ship. Okay, good. We can put the oxygen system back online. Missile's about to fire, so we hack. Our weapons are ready to go. Missile's still online. Unfortunate, but you know what? That's okay. We knew that that was a possibility. They can't get in there for repairing it. Maybe we can sneak in some damage before they fire in a second missile. But we were going to get hit by 1 missile regardless, so I'm okay with this. They've left. Good, now that missile's offline. Our piloting system is on fire, but we can put that fire out. It's okay. The cruise is dying. I don't want their crew to die, so I will attack them, probably in shields next. Their FTL is delayed. Good. I don't want them to actually escape, so I will be trying to keep them here for as long as I can. Let's not worry about healing. We don't need to worry about that. I know you're wounded. All right, go heal. Enemy FTL is still delayed. Hit him in piloting. They will try to surrender. A burst laser Mark II might be the best weapon in the game. We're gonna accept it. Let them live. 38 scrap. Burst laser Mark II. Excellent. 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 That's what you want to see. That's exactly what you want to see. And now I kind of feel like the anti-biobeam has run its course already, but I might actually want to keep it and get rid of the crystal weapons. You know, I can use charge ion plus the basic lasers. This takes down 1 bar of shields, and then I have 5 shots going in, but I could also just keep the crystal weapons. Regardless, we're not going to be killing crew on this sector, so I'm going to leave the anti-biobeam offline. I'm going to focus entirely on burst laser plus the crystal heavy weapon for the rest of the sector. And as soon as we can, we're going to go to a store, because we need to heal. And this run is really freaking good right now. I do not want to lose this run. We don't have proper missile defense, but that's okay. Aid the civilian ship. It is a rock pirate ship. Excellent. Double shot heavy laser is nasty. Ion weapon. This is a heavy ion Mark II. It will take the shields down for 10 seconds when it lands. It will fire, I think, before the heavy lasers do. So I kind of feel like this is a perfect opportunity for hacking weapons. Hack weapons, and then we fire everything we have at their weapons. We have 5 damage from the lasers, plus 2 from the crystal heavy. And all we need to do is take 1 or 2 of their weapons offline, and we're safe from all damage. So let's keep their weapons offline for as long as we can. Or do we just hack their shields so that our shots land? You know what? No, hack weapons. We'll try it out. Our weapons are half charged, their weapons are half charged. That's what I was worried about. It's not like they have a breaching missile. It's not like they have a burst laser Mark III where we know we're gonna get the first shot. Their weapons fire maybe slightly slower than ours, but it's close. So I'm just gonna do it like this instead. Okay, hack them. Our weapons are good to go. Good, and we landed in a ton of shots. They only have the ion weapon online. Perfect. In fact, so perfect. Let's get some other crew members on these stations so that we can get them trained up. Just for the hell of it, basically. Now this is a rock ship. Again, we have to kill them, so let's do that. Do as much damage as we can, take out their shields. Hit them in engines next, probably. And a little bit of shields. They have a med base, so their crew will go get themselves healed up when necessary. Let's hack them. You know what? No, let their bombs come in. I don't care. Well, I guess I should have cared about that one. So fire it in really quickly. Excellent, excellent. Okay, 3 fuel and 21 scrap, plus another burst laser Mark II. Holy hell. This is This is some of the best RNG I have seen in months, I think. This is ridiculous. We got 2 Burst Laser Mark IIs in 2 jumps. We're a little bit wounded, but holy hell, this is fantastic. I guess now we have no reason to use these crystal weapons. So I guess we use Burst Laser, Burst Laser, Burst Laser, Anti-Bio Beam, and in fact, is there a store? There's not. Get the weapons upgraded. 2 Burst Laser, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 Burst Laser 2s and a Burst Laser 1, that's 8 shots. We don't need to hack shields. We don't need to worry about being able to penetrate enemy shields now because we have a ton of damage coming in. I still think it's a good idea to hack weapons to protect ourselves from damage a little bit because we are still not in the best position in terms of HP anyways. So we're gonna try to find a store as soon as we can. That's a stupid offer, but hey, there's a store. Let's go to a couple of jumps so that we can afford the store. I don't want to get stuck fighting the rebels. Because that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 1, 2. I don't think we'll get stuck fighting the rebels. It might be close, but it's okay. More rock ships, perfect. Now this one does have a cloaking system. That means that our weapon is not getting powered up, but they didn't cloak for very long and we can still hack their weapon system to stop that missile from firing. We can take it out with 8 shots, almost assuredly. It does look like it's a breaching missile too, which kind of sucks because that means it's going to be hard to, or it's going to do a lot of damage if it lands. Hopefully it doesn't. Hopefully we can take it out permanently. Shield Man can go fight the Rock Man. Our weapons are ready to go. Good. Good stuff, good stuff. All we really need to do is get a little bit of damage in there because we do so much damage. But still, whenever you come across a ship like this with a cloak and a really nasty heavy missile launcher, you want to make sure it works. You want to make sure that you can kill them fast enough. Hit them in shields a little bit, then weapons. I want to make sure the weapons stay in the red. Oh, this is so good. This is so good. We do so much damage so quickly now due to the weapon layout. Loadout. These burst lasers. I think there was a fire in their shield room. That's why they went in there with more than one person. Yeah, there they go. Came back to life. Try to surrender. We can't. We literally can't. We have to kill you. That's the whole point. And we're getting so many combat encounters, which I love. Love, love, love. We have to go to the store. So we are going to go back. Even if we have to backtrack, even if we have to fight a rebel fleet, honestly, kind of feel like we have to heal. Like, we have to heal. Again, hack them in weapons. At this point, until we can heal, I'm using drone parts to keep myself alive. Good, their weapons are offline. They're not gonna get that repaired. Room is hacked, so they can't get in there. There's a fire. And with their shields down now, asteroids will eat them up. Another fire in their shield room. They're gonna try to put that out instead of the weapons room fire. Oh, so good. This is what I needed. Just an absolutely destructive run. Maybe we can escape through the top. If we can't, we can't. I'm okay with that. It means that we will have to fight through a rebel ship, unfortunately, but maybe we can get something to help us. Buy a weapon or something. Maybe sell a weapon. We can get out from the top. How? Look at how close that is. Look at how close that is. Oh, I feel so good. Okay, repairing done. Don't need any of the augments. We don't need another weapon. Buy a little bit of fuel. What don't we want now? We don't want... I think we think we sell the crystal weapons. It's not a lot of scrap, but the burst weapons are so much better. Like, I can see that the burst laser might not be better, but here's the thing. There's certain advantages and disadvantages to both weapons. Crystal weapons, for example, take 2 seconds longer to charge. No, crystal burst takes 4 seconds longer to charge. That's substantial, especially when the burst laser Mark IIs fire in 12 seconds. That's like the peak of our weapon delay. Our weapon delay right now is at most 12 seconds. If we add in this weapon, it's now 15 seconds. That means we're going to be firing less often, even though these, have a chance to breach? They can also be shot down by defense drones. Like, the burst weapons are so much better. And the thing is, I don't want to get rid of the anti-biobeam, because when we're not fighting rock ships, I want to kill crew if we can. And we can. We can hack weapons. We can hack shields. We can take out enemy systems so quickly with the weapon loadout we have. Take out oxygen, take out medbay, kill the crew with the anti-biobeam. It's going to be easy. For the Rebel flagship fight, I honestly think the ion charger is not half bad. It fires in 12 seconds. Again, matches the cap of the burst laser Mark IIs. Takes out up to 1 bar of shields, maybe 2 bars of shields if we get very lucky with the shots. And then we just still have 8 burst laser shots coming in doing a lot of damage to the enemy shield system, which we can hack, preventing the enemy crew from destroying it. Or not destroying it, repairing it, keeping it destroyed. So I think we sell the burst weapons. I think we keep the charge ion for later. And honestly, because this run looks so damn good, I'm gonna heal up. I'm gonna heal up to full. And buy fuel. I don't want this run to lose. I'm invested. I'm invested. And here's another delicious, delicious rock ship that we will be destroying. A little bit of a problem here with the flat gun Mark II plus the burst laser, but again, we can hack their weapon system to take it out and then destroy them very quickly. I do want to hack them in weapons. The burst laser Mark II can penetrate our shields because we only have 2 bars, plus this is an asteroid field. Now, as soon as you guys can get up here, you can attack the 2 dudes in the sensors room. They don't have a teleporter. These guys are going to stay here. That's okay. We can deal with it. Send people in and out of the med bay, get them healed up. Use the pilot and the engine personnel if we have to, because ideally, the enemy ship will never attack us. Yeah, flat guns offline, plus a fire in the room as well. I think we'll be fine here. So let's have you go into the med bay. NG can come in here and help with the combat, power up the med bay a little bit. And our weapons are ready to go again, but the fire has taken out the weapons, so I think instead we go in on shields. Trying to surrender, no thank you, can't. Now I think the pilot and the engine personnel comes in to help take out these 2 rockmen in the sensors room. Lovely. Didn't get very much out of that. We got a little bit of fuel, a little bit of scrap. That's okay. Okay, you guys are getting wounded here, so I think it's about time you think about leaving. Yeah, that's too close for comfort. Get out of there. As long as they don't destroy the sensors room and we take hull damage, yes! I'm happy. Okay. Good frickin' stuff. You know what? Let's not depower the shields, shall we? Yeah, good stuff. Good frickin' stuff. I am invested in this run. It's still up in the air whether this will be the run, but I think it can be. It's got the makings of an excellent, excellent run. Jump ahead. I think we can make it to the exit. If we have to fight rebels, we have to fight rebels. We're going to be at full health, so even if we take some damage, we should be fine. We're not using missiles. Sell it, get the 45 scrap. If I can, I'd like to upgrade either shields or engines. Maybe shields, because the engines aren't that important if I can hack them. And there's another rock ship. It's so good. We don't need to hack them, so I'm not going to. This is the first ship in a while that we haven't had to do that with. In fact, their weapons don't bother me all that much. It's their shields and, you know what? Just attack them in the weapons. The bomb could be annoying if it's an ion bomb or if it lands in the shield room and starts a fire. Whatever, just take it out. That's a bug that needs to be fixed, is when an enemy ship fires the bomb weapon, the enemy ship might depower it, thinking, oh hey, the weapon's fired, I can move the power elsewhere. But you gotta wait a second, because if you depower it as it's teleporting the bomb just gets wasted. So it's just a small bug, I think, that needs to be fixed. Their crew is moving in to try to put out the fire, because their crew member is dead. They have no dodge chance, or at least only auto dodge chance if they have it. There's another rock ship killed. This is going good. And I think we do get the shields upgraded. We can get one more engine upgrade if this is not a danger beacon, and if we get scrap from it, which I think we will. Look at these rock ships. What kind of luck is this? I'm not complaining at all, but Jesus, I love it. Only thing to worry about here is the missile launcher. I'd rather not take damage if I can avoid it. Although I really should be thinking about saving drone parts at this point, because the drone parts are wicked important right now. The only way that we can have proper missile defense is by taking out the weapons room. You know, against later ships, maybe that's going to be super important. Although it's actually not that important, because we don't need the hacking part. It's a good thing to have, but we don't need it at all. We're doing fine without it. I should still save a few of the parts though, because we are going to need at least 2 for the Rebel flagship fight. Ideally, we would have like 8, because the second phase is going to shoot down a whole bunch of them. Yeah, I think we get a little bit of a reactor power upgrade, and then we go straight to the exit. Made it out before the Rebel fleet arrived. Maybe get into some more combat. We can sell drone parts. We are not going to sell drone parts because we need drone parts. Now, where do we go? Uncharted Nebula or Slug-controlled Nebula? Well, we have to go to this red beacon. This could be another rock-controlled sector, so I think we go Uncharted Nebula. There is a chance to find plenty of rock ships here. If we get lucky with the generation, we can get a lot of rock ships here, and then we can kill them, get the achievement. We've gotten so lucky, that if we don't get it on this run, I honestly don't know how you are supposed to do it, because, like, this is the run. Repugnant, arm the weapons. It's a rock ship, absolutely. I think this is an opportunity where we do hack, because I feel like we need to. Our weapons will be able to take out their weapons in the first shot, but we don't have shields, we don't have engine power, because this is a plasma storm. We have just enough power that I think we hack them, take their weapons offline before they can shoot at us, take out their weapons, and then be safe. They'll divert power into their shields, but honestly, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so now their weapons are offline, their shields are gonna get powered up. As soon as the cooldown ends on the hacking system, I'll power up the oxygen. But until then, doesn't matter. We can do something like this. Do a little bit of damage to shields and weapons. They're moving crew around to try to finish the repairing. That's fine with me. Didn't do very much damage, but that's okay. I honestly thought, I lost count of how many rock ships this was. If I was smart, what I would do is put like a counter on the side of the screen. Because this could be number 15, this could be number 14, this could be number 16, and the achievement's bugged. I don't know. It's gonna be a surprise to me when we get it. Let's just put it like, let's just say that. When we get the achievement, it's gonna be a surprise. Holy shit, we did it. Clash of the Titans! We are the Titan, we are the best! You know what that means? It means we just 100%ed FTL, faster than light. Holy hell. What a momentous event. On a run that's been absolutely spectacular. Picking up 2 burst lasers for free, plus the ion charger, plus the anti-bio beam. Picked up a relatively early scrap recovery arm, so we are going to be able to get a lot of money on the rest of this run. A Sector 1 and Sector 4 rock-controlled sector. There might even be another one on Sector 7. I don't know. Either way, this has been marvelous. And we had such good RNG generation of the ships on those rock-controlled sectors. At least 80% of those beacons were rock ships. It was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. I'm so unbelievably happy right now because it means that I can do something else now. I can play another game and be okay with it. I mean, I'll come back to FTL, but yeah, I'll have to. Like, I didn't even plan for this eventuality, and it's already happened. I don't want to use a drone part. I feel like we should take hull damage on occasion. Like, what is this going to be? An Artemis? It's going to do 2 damage? I don't care about 2 damage to my hull. Do it. I care about the invaders, though. So I do need to get as many crew members as possible down here into the shield room to stop them from taking out my shields. They do have an ion stunner, though, which is interesting. Means that the enemy crew will get stunned in the shield room. So I'm thinking, what if I vent, get them to leave the room, and then lock it on my way out with the special ability of the crystal crew member. So like, get out of the oxygen room, lock it down. I mean, it locks it down, but from the other side, that's okay. And they can't get out of the shield room. So they're going to take damage from low oxygen. They might die. We did no damage with 8 shots. That's kind of ridiculous. We did dodge 1 missile, though, so that's pretty good. I think their crew is dead. So let's close all doors, open all doors, turn on the oxygen. Actually, they're not dead. Well, keep them suffocating then. Come on, take out the missile launcher. There we go. Actually, the missile launcher is still online, but it's only Lido, so it only does 1 damage, not 2. That's better, so it's okay. Engine can go in there and help with the repairs. I don't know why I didn't think of that earlier. And there is a reason why I put the Burst Laser Mark 1 on the 3rd weapon slot instead of the 1st, and it's because of this situation. Their missile landed, did 1 point of damage. I'd rather have the Burst Laser Mark 2s because they fire 1 more shot. There we go. Now that missile launcher is offline. Get everybody healed up. Get the shields repaired. Trico is already max level on weapons, which is lovely. Oh, right. We gotta kill the crew. I forgot about that. Let's do that, shall we? This is a nebula, so it doesn't matter. That's okay. We can still do it. I mean, we can take their weapon offline. We can hack their weapon system to make it easier, but I don't think we need to. Just burst laser their weapons when we can. Game, like, just... You might as well stay there. You're pretty much back up to full health. Well, we might get hit by the missile, but I still think we can kill the crew here. It's going to be a little bit difficult, though. Just dodge the missile, please. We didn't, but that's okay. I'll take some damage here. I'll experiment with killing crew. That 1 damage Lido's not that scary. You know, it helps if we can actually land in some shots. Maybe I should hack them. I mean, at this point, we're getting so lucky with those dodges, but at this point, like, we're doing this without the hacks. Why don't we finish it without the hack, you know? Are you dead yet? I think he's dead yet. And by that, I mean, I think he's dead. Oh my god. How many of you, be honest, how many of you thought I was a complete idiot for wanting to try to kill the crew, or for not using the hacking part? That might still be stupid of me for not doing, but look at the rewards. How can you argue with results like this? This is the best RNG I think I've ever had in FTL. We just picked up a 3rd frickin' Burst Laser Mark II. All of our weapons, by the way, we have found for free. Well, not for free, but we have not had to purchase at a store. This is ridiculous, and we dodged the missile too. That's just like luck on top of luck right there. Dodging the missile that they shoot at you as you kill them. This is ridiculous. I don't know what to say. Like, I guess we keep the anti-bio beam because we don't have power for the burst laser, but then pretty soon we're just gonna use 4 burst lasers and absolutely wreck face on every ship we ever come across from here to the end of the game. We don't need the charge ion anymore, we can sell it. So why don't we go to a couple more beacons and then go to that store. This is ridiculous. This is stupid. This actually is stupid. And I don't have to worry about rock ships anymore. I just remembered we got the achievement. What do I do? I don't know what to do anymore. I'm lost. We're doing so well that I'm actually a little bit lost. I think we upgrade the piloting system a bit. We are in a nebula. I should have realized that earlier. If we come across that blue event option, I would like to have it available. We are going to attack the pirate, absolutely. And all they have is a chain laser plus a beam. Oh, this is gonna be trivial to kill these guys. I'm gonna depower one of the burst lasers and power up the anti-bio beam. We're gonna kill the crew. They have no med bay. Where are they? They are in the sensors room. Not my sensors. I mean, I don't want the hull damage to happen, so we are gonna get in there and fight them. But they're probably gonna flee in a minute. They do have a pilot aboard their ship, so I do need to kind of kill him. Do something like this. There we go. We hit them both. We hit both of their crew members. They have a multi-leveled oxygen system, so we're not going to be worrying about taking their oxygen offline at all. I could hack it, but with a second level oxygen, I don't think you can actually get that much progress on the hacking, so I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, one person in the shield room, one person's in the weapons room getting it repaired. So I think you burst laser and see if 3 shots land. 3 shots don't land, fire in another burst laser. Killed one crew member, he's dead. He's dead, Jim. And they boarded us again in the oxygen room with 1 crew member. Yep, 1. So that NG will die, as long as he doesn't escape. He might escape. Yes. Oh, he's coming back aboard their ship. I think we worry about killing him, so we do a sweep like this. Piloting, teleporter, engines. Theoretically, that might have killed him. Now, their last crew member is in the piloting room. Again, I think this is their last crew member. Let's get you guys healed up. Lovely. We get Rebecca the Mantis, who's good at shields, but in actuality is just going to be a roving anti-boarder now. Excellent. Might as well have you stand in the med bay, I suppose. You know what? Don't stand in the med bay. Stand in the hacking room. Because I don't want to get hacked in the med bay and be like, oh shit, my Mantis is going to die. No, just stay put. Stay put. We're in a good place. Let's keep jumping. Another pirate. We will attack the pirate. By killing these ships, by the way, we are getting different rewards. We're getting whatever these smuggler ships have. They could have, you know, the last ship had a prisoner. This ship could have sector scans or a weapon or a drone schematic. You know what? You know what? Let's... I don't want to use the drone part. I would rather just get hit. Hurt me, if you can. I'd rather save the drone parts at this point, because 6 is not that many, and we might need them a little bit more in the future. So let's hold off. Burst Laser Mark II is just going to auto-fire in the weapons. Did we shoot down the missile? No. But the missile did miss. So there's that. They do have crew. They are going to get stuff repaired. We're going to have to deal with them. That missile's now offline. 4 fuel, 5 missiles, 16 scrap is actually pretty good, but we don't need to accept it. We're gonna be killing the crew. Is there a fire in the weapons room? One of the crew members did go back into the piloting system. I think there was a fire, which meant that he was probably on low health. That's probably not going to kill both, but it probably killed one of the crew members in the room. I think one of them might be a Rockman. Maybe. He seems to have a lot of HP if he's still alive and he put out the fire, which a rock crew member is good at doing, so. Unfortunately, there we go. Sector scans. Unfortunately, their laser shot down my laser, but it didn't matter. They did get the missile launcher back online, but that's okay. We do have sector scans. We know where there's a lot of ship combat, so we're going to go to the store and then make our way to the right, visit as many of those combat beacons as possible. Lovely. Attempt to follow and help, sure. We get nothing. Get that burst laser online. What do we want at the store? Honestly, weapon pre-igniter. Weapon pre-igniter with the burst lasers, anti-biobeam would be phenomenal. Instead, we get nothing, but that's okay. We're going to sell the charge ion. We're going to buy a little bit of fuel. Honestly, let's buy some drone parts. Breaching bomb. Breaching bomb is very interesting. It's a really good weapon. If I did not have literally 4 burst lasers, I would be buying this breaching bomb because it does everything you want. It's better than, I think it's better than every other bomb except for maybe the fire bomb when you are boarding with Rockmen, because it does 3 damage, so that means it can take out 2 bars of shield. That means it can take out a oxygen system or a med bay or a clone bay. It can take out basically anything you want. It breaches the room so that the repairs take a long time, and it does 45 crew damage, so you can use it to help kill crew if you need it to. It's like it's not a missile, so it goes around defense drones. Might be the best bomb weapon in the game. 2 power for 17 seconds. That's pretty good. But yeah, we don't need it. We don't need it. Which is good to say. It's so good to say we don't need this. Because if I was like, oh man, we really need another weapon. Could I make this work? That's one thing. That's when you might be in trouble. But honestly, I couldn't care less about having a breaching bomb. We are doing just fine without it. Ion stunner, ion bomb. Ion bomb's not that good, I think, but the ion stunner is pretty good as a 1 power ion. Don't need it. They just have a few humans, honestly. I don't want to fight you, so just get into the med bay. They're gonna try to walk into the weapons room. Just get out of there, please. Thank you. Might as well have the Mantis stay put. These guys can go, you might as well stay. At least stay until you get healed up. I want the Mantis to get the kills if you can. Mantis is going to be my big anti-boarder. 126 scrap. What do we buy? We haven't bought anything in a while. Let's get some engines upgraded, shall we? Yeah. Let's stick with 1 engine power for now. And 1 hacking power that we're not going to use all that much of. But it's good to have hacking upgraded in case you do need it. Going from 4 seconds to 10 seconds is really big, all things considered. Their laser weapons don't bother me at all. They're in the med bay, which is perfect. There's 2 of them, which we might as well have the NG help out with the combat of. Burst lasers, we're just going to go out on their weapons. I could hack their weapons. I could hack their med bay or something. Couldn't take out the missile launcher, but I think it is just a Lido. No, that looks like an Artemis. Hard to tell. Hard to tell, really. As soon as their weapons go, ooh, there's a fire in the room. Switch over to the anti-biobeam. Fires are good. We'll do something like this. Do a little bit more damage to the system. Take it out. Take out the medbay. They can't heal. As soon as that medbay goes online, I know where they are, and I know that they're wounded. I mean, I know where they are right now in the weapons room and medbay, but boop. They're trying to escape, but they can't. Enemy FTL is delayed. Right now, just wait for something to get repaired, and then you know where they are. I mean, I think I know where they are, probably in the medbay trying to get it repaired. But we just wait. This. There we go, 43 scrap. Excellent. Get back to the burst laser. Keep jumping to these combat beacons. This is where it's at right now. We can chase them. Flat gun Mark II doesn't bother me all that much. Combat drone's okay. Single shot basic laser is fine. Boarding drone's slightly annoying. Yeah, especially landing in the shield room, but honestly, it's not that bad. We can open up all doors. Should definitely get the oxygen upgrade. Take out their weapons first. I was thinking about splitting up the damage, but whatever. Just take out the weapon system. We'll be fine. You go into the med bay. Actually, everyone go back to your rooms except for you, who's going to go in the med bay, and you might as well have the Mantis, who's good at shields, stay on the shield system. I think there's a fire in the room, which is good. Alright. I forgot to actually power up the med bay, my bad. Well, I can't have you keep getting hit, so we're gonna have the NG do the honors right now. Oxygen's gonna slightly go down, but that's okay. You need to take out the clone bay. Then do something like this, I think. I will accept this offer. The breaching missiles I'm probably not going to use, but that's like a 32 scrap deal. So in actuality, this is more like a, what, 71 scrap surrender offer? That's really good. That's good. And you know what, let's get that oxygen upgrade so that I can power up the oxygen to level 2, not worry so much about being boarded since we don't have a defense drone. We're not able to shoot down those boarding drones and ion drones. They get really annoying after a while. This run is amazing. The breaching missile launcher, if I had a weapon pre-igniter, I could see myself using this, but maybe not, because these burst lasers are so good. They're gonna be so good for us later. Maybe I don't see myself using them. We are spoiled for choice. Combat drone, 3-shot laser, beam, 2-shot laser. I think we just auto fire on their weapon system and kill them very quickly. Yep, and now that, actually you're still getting trained up on shield, so I don't need to send the Mantis in there quite yet. Once he gets to maximum level, I'll worry about cross-training and stuff, but for now it's not that important. Might as well try to get a tiny bit of training while we have time. I'm not going to focus it, but if I have nothing else better to do, I'll try to move some crew around and get some minor cross-training done. Now, this is a nebula, and the exit beacon's at a nebula. That means there's not going to be an encounter at the nebula, which means that we might as well go to as many beacons as we can. We can easily get out of a rebel ship at the exit, because we have the hacking system. We can always hack their weapons down or hack their shields down. Our weapons fire so quickly that we can actually hack shields now and still take out their weapons before they can fire. Usually. Unless they have like a Lido or something. Open fire, why not? 3 weapons, easy peasy. Attacking me in the empty room gives me an opportunity at least to get my crew in position. Including the engine personnel, why not? A couple of Mantises. As soon as they retreat, that's when I open fire. They'll go back into their med bay. I can open fire on the med bay, take it out, anti-biobeam it. Anti-biobeam's not ready, so I'm just gonna fire in my weapons, and unfortunately they missed enough that we didn't do any damage. That's okay. We'll just wait for them to board me again, honestly. They can't hurt me, so might as well spend some time here. In the door room, that's you know, substantially worse, but it's still doable. I mean, shield personnel might as well be on the shield system, you know. Okay. We wait for them to retreat, and then we kill them in the med bay. You guys can get out. You guys can go in. Swap you guys around. It'll take a minute, but this is why we have the burst laser. So if we're not going to use it, they'll retreat in a second. There they go. And there they go. They're dead. So there's 2 mantises down. The engine personnel is going to go into the med bay to try to get it repaired. You guys go back to your rooms now. And again, since they can't hurt me, I might as well do a little bit of this. Just to keep it going. Okay, med bay's getting repaired. Do a little bit of this. Tried to take it offline with a couple of shots, missed. That's okay. Just wait for the anti-bio beam. They're getting healed up in the med bay. Let's stop that. Probably didn't kill them, but at least we wounded them. We kept them there. I don't know who they have, if it's an NG, a Mantis. Looks like it might be the NG dead and the Mantis is still alive. Hard to tell. He left the room. He's in the piloting room. There was a fire in the med bay, so he has left. The fire will destroy their ship, but I might as well help them out. Actually, no, they're getting it repaired. Who is left aboard this stupid ship? This ship of the damned. Die. Die, die, die. There we go. They're dead. 132 scrap. I suppose we're going to need a lot of reactor power to use the hacking system. So focusing engines plus reactors, not that out of the question. And we might as well also get some of the door upgrade and the sensors upgrades, because we're going to need those at some point. There's not going to be anything at the exit, so I think we just skip it for as long as possible, get as much as we can in this sector, and then we move on. Might be able to get 3 more beacons before the exit. Again, that ship at the exit, I don't care about them at all. They are not going to stand in my way. We are going to run through them so quickly. Hack the station to prevent an alert. We're just going to attack the ship. 1 ion weapon plus 1 laser plus 1 beam. We can fire in 12 seconds. The halberd beam takes 17 seconds. So we're going to be able to take it offline before they can get a shot in. Just auto-fire on their weapons and they will be dead. A single shot laser as well. I was expecting a first laser Mark 1 or Mark 2, but it's not. That's good for me. So question, when do we get rid of the anti-bio beam? I think by Sector 8. Like, I really think that we can go with this anti-bio beam for a long time, as long as we use the drone parts when we are in super danger. You know, upgrade the shields, upgrade the engines so that we can protect our own ship. We should be fine. We're getting a lot of scrap from these encounters as well. Like, I really don't think that we need to worry about that burst laser Mark 1 for a long time. We're in a better position now than we're in a lot of just other runs in general. Like, there's no reason to worry. They are boarding us. That's going to be slightly annoying, but nothing we can't deal with. Have to move some crew in and out, but that's okay. Power up the med bay. Our weapons are ready to go. And we took out enough of their weapons that they can't do shit to me. Switch over to the anti-bio beam because this is a Mantis ship with only 1 laser weapon at its disposal. Should be pretty easy. It's going to take a minute for it to get charged, but I can keep the wounded crew members in the med bay, maybe even kill them. So I'm going to do that. Good. It's in the red. They're sending in another crew member to try to get it repaired. There is another crew member in the weapons room. They're boarding us. This is good. This is good. I'm going to send the Mantis. Mantis runs quickly, so if the Mantis can get there in time, the Mantis can help with the combat before they escape. Okay. Take out their crew like this. Maybe do a little bit more damage to the weapons room in a second. There we go. 1 point of damage is okay. Now they left. Everyone go back to the med bay. Just gotta wait for that anti-bio beam. Something like this, I suppose. Keep hitting them in the med bay. Basically, just keep hitting them where I think they are. Now, I could hack the med bay, and by hacking the med bay, I could kill them super easily because the hacked med bay does a ton of crew damage. But I'm just gonna let it go as is. They have no weapons anymore. Oh, might as well do this. Okay, where's their crew? Med bay? Piloting? Possibly piloting? I'm gonna wait for the shields to come back. Yeah, I think they only have a pilot and that's it. I think there's a fire aboard their ship and it's spreading. So I think if we do this, there we go. Good. And we have to go back to the exit. That's no problem. Let's upgrade the engines and the reactor again. Jump to the exit. Should get that burst laser online instead of the anti-bio beam. This fight literally doesn't matter. Might as well just auto-fire though. Take those weapons out when we can. Okay, they are in the empty room in the back half of the ship. It's a good place for them to be. It's gonna be easy for me to deal with them. Did 1 point of damage. Do we hack the burst laser or do we let it go? I think we hack it. Just to keep us safe from damage. I can expend 1 drone part here. Okay, they're partially leaving. They actually left entirely. That's fine. That's fine. I might be able to kill them and get 1 fuel out of it, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm mostly worried about, you know, taking hull damage, so I'm going to try to avoid that whenever I can. Man, their crew is wounded. They're trying to get their stuff repaired, but 1 more shot should kill the crew. Well, if we can actually hit Hasifa in the weapons room, then they'll be dead. 1 more shot will actually probably kill them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We fire in 9 shots. Let's do something like this. Yep, they're dead. Easy. Jump to the next sector, shall we? Zoltan controlled. Hey, honestly, I think we can take on Zoltans. The burst lasers will make very short work of the super shield. It's going to allow the enemies like 1 free shot at us. But hey, we have 3 shields, 48, excuse me, % dodge chance. That's good in my book. Don't have a lot of scrap, but that's okay. We don't need scrap right now. We have nothing that we need. A couple of mantises invading. Let's get the NG in the room to help out a little bit. I want to keep the shield. I want to keep the shield system manned because I do worry. Oh, double boarding sucks. I do worry a little bit about. What do I worry about? I worry a little bit about that halberd beam. I want to make sure that my shields come back online as soon as possible when they get wounded. I feel like I should also try to get the enemy crew into the med bay. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to vent it to make them walk in there. They are walking in there. They're trying to attack my drone system. I think I can just open the doors, though. Push them out of there. Well, they're definitely still in there. Get out of the room, you idiots. Okay, auto-fire on their weapons. Power up the oxygen. Power up the anti-bio beam. They do have an NG getting stuff repaired. He's going to be very quick at that, but that's okay. And honestly, NG, just kind of keep this guy busy for a minute, please. We can kill 1 of their crew aboard my ship. And they have no med bay. Oh, they have no med bay. Oh, you guys are screwed. You guys are actually factually screwed. There's two of you dead. Oh, you're boarding me in the med bay. How lovely. You're dead. I think I hit the wrong room with that shot, but that's okay. Take out the NG. He's annoying. Can I take out all three of these guys in one shot? I totally can. We get 6 fuel and 57 scrap. Lovely. Power up the engines with 85 scrap. We're just going to keep moving forward. I do want to go into the nebula. I think there's no reason not to. Except for the small chance that we lose a crew member doing it, but that's so small. What's the likelihood of that happening, huh? You will not take out my oxygen. Don't even try. We have a very long hack, which is nice. I accidentally had the anti-bio beam powered up, which is stupid. Because it means I'm not going to be able to do as much damage to their weapons room as I would normally be able to do. So we're going to have to get that resolved. You know, you stay there, you leave, you walk in there. No. Which is where you were, Mantis. Mantis man. Okay, burst lasers ready to go. Fire at the same time, please. As soon as we take their weapons offline, then I'll switch to the anti-bio beam. I just did that sort of in the wrong order there. I had the weapon powered up when it should not have been. There's a fire. They're trying to put it out. They do have a med bay. We do need to take that out. So let's fire on the med bay first. They're going to try to get it repaired. I think I can take them out before they get it repaired. Even if not, I will be able to kill these guys, so it's not that big of a problem. Yeah, there they go. And one anti-bio beam will kill the Mantis and the human in the weapons room. So this should be the end of this encounter. Taking them a long time to get stuff repaired. There we go. Auto dodge chance helped them out a great deal, but not enough. Could really use one more crew member, like one more Mantis that I could use as an anti-boarder. It's not really that big of a concern, it's just more of a quality of life thing.